Hi, it's John, and welcome along to another podcast. And today I would like to share more deep experiences of the past life recall I had about being a visitor, and the question of, are we all visitors? So first, I will explain a bit more about my meditation experience this morning. I am on vacation here in the southeast of England, and we're in a cottage right down by this lake and surrounded by beautiful woods on private land for the holiday cottages. And it's a truly beautiful place. It is very quiet and serene, filled with nature. And if you've watched any of the music videos, meditations from the area, really truly stunning. And in meditation this morning, there's this really beautiful message, which was, I ask my guides, as I ask every morning, for a message for the highest good, love, and compassion for all. And this beautiful message that I received was that we are visitors. We are these beautiful, high vibrational souls who choose to come into this lifetime, and we choose to enter this human form. And as we enter this human form, we bring in this aspect of us physically into this reality. And that our human form is a child of Mother Earth, and that our DNA and the physical aspects of us connect us into this planet, connect us into this reality, and that our soul, our higher self, our highest human self, every aspect of us, every dimension of us exists and coexists together. And so in this respect, as our souls connect into this human form, we are visiting in this lifetime. We are visiting this human form, living out this lifetime as this personality, this expression of our soul's journey on our mission to grow our souls and to fulfill the missions of our lifetimes that we choose. In my case, to raise the vibrations of billions of hearts. And what is really beautiful, I was being shown this version of me who is a Native American Indian in a past life. And this goes back several hundred years ago, when the travel between different countries was not common, especially across the Atlantic, and likely predates some of our popular history. And what was really beautiful was this, I saw this, it was presented to me as a story, and in the story there was a Native American Indian who traveled to England. He also traveled around some of the UK, and it was a tough journey coming here. Our ships at that time were not, they were not super well equipped, and it was a very tough journey. And so what happened during that voyage was that not everything survived. We tried to take some belongings, but there was only very few that actually made it. And one of the things, I'm just calling my dog Patch as we're walking through the woods at this moment. Patch, this way. And so one of the things that did make it was my flute. And it's this beautiful little wooden flute that I was able to play. And just before I left what is now known as America, I was playing this flute and saying goodbye to family and friends who had been, who we had lost in battles with the occupiers at that time. And my mission was to come over and really understand more about England and Scotland and the beautiful aspects of Europe. And in many respects, it was like a vision quest. It was like I was being prepared, like my soul was preparing for what is, over many lifetimes, the constant battle of light and dark and everything in between, like this constant rebalancing that we go through. And my memory here in this location was coming to this place to play my Cherokee wooden flute and to sing this song, play this song for the dead, for the souls that were passing on. And yet I'm just feeling like these tingles going down my spine right now, and the sun is just pouring out. It's absolutely beautiful right now as the sun's setting through these woods. And it's so magical. And yeah, what I saw was this replaying in this lifetime, because this morning I came down to the woods and I played my Cherokee flute, and there's this melody which I keep trying not, it's so funny, I keep trying not to play it in different songs. And I'm very used to playing guitar, being able to come up with significant variation in my music. I find it very difficult to play anything else that's not a variation of the same melody. And so you hear it in today's song, which is all about we are the visitors. And so I was being shown that my soul had chosen to reincarnate and come back to this location, and to come back in this lifetime and to play the same instrument and to play the same melody, the same energy in the same location. And it is so beautiful, because there's this real reward, this feeling of back then when my tribe first entered this battle with dark and light, that we knew that although we would lose people in the battles, would lose loved ones, that our souls would return, our souls would choose to return, that we would choose to return to continue to fight these battles. And the biggest battle is not one of fighting each other. It's a battle within. It's the battle of the visitor, which is our soul in this human form, the battle of us forgiving our past, forgiving our present, forgiving our future, forgiving each other. And this battle for forgiveness is one of the hardest to overcome, because there is so much karma and justice that both has been served and that has yet to be served. And yet, what is so much more powerful than all of these combined is forgiveness. And when we learn to forgive our past, we're able to stand in our power, to stand in our full strength. And I was also shown repeatedly that our time here is so precious as visitors in these human forms. We're here to experience these infinite present moments. Our souls choose these lifetimes from many, many timelines and many human forms, or any other form that we choose to reincarnate as. And so when we choose to come into this lifetime, we're here with a purpose, and we come here to do what we do. We come here to fulfill this purpose. And so every single present moment counts, and it is the journey within that is the biggest. It is the biggest journey for us, no matter how far we travel around this planet. We always take ourselves with us. We always take our human form and our soul, and we experience And it's these beautiful present moments that we're constantly being reminded to come back to and to celebrate. And as I'm standing here in this forest, there's this big, beautiful tree, and it has this giant twist straight ahead of me. I don't know what sort of tree it is. My tree knowledge isn't amazing. And it twists this huge, thick trunk. I think its trunk must be 3 feet wide, and it is very high, perhaps as high as 70 to 80 feet tall. Really beautiful, these huge roots, and it's a really proud tree. It reminds me a bit of an elephant in its energy, with its big exposed roots look like elephant feet. And I'm just going to ask it permission to connect with it. It says yes. And it's saying to me, there are many battles fought and lost. It is the one inside that is the most important. Thank you. And it was just showing me that it has seen many battles during its lifetime, that this forest, as all the trees are connected, have seen many battles in this planet. You forget what's happened in their history. I don't know the age of these trees, but they'll be at least 60, 70 years old, and a lot has happened in that time. So, yeah, I hope that this reflection helps you. I feel like a world where we're all entitled to our own unique beliefs, and not everyone needs to believe in what I believe in. I do feel that it is my knowings of reincarnation and this constant unveiling and revealing of my past lives to me, and their stories, each lifetime story and each journey is so beautiful and so powerful for me, because for me it helps me connect with the past, with my truth of history, and it helps me see that the world is full of souls who keep making hard choices and doing the hard things that require them to face many shadows and to do their healing. And so much of what we're doing in these lifetimes is healing our shadows, is facing our fears and helping ourselves and others work through them as we continue to raise each other's vibrations. And I feel that a world where everyone feels empowered to do the best in every single present moment, to do the right thing for themselves, the right thing for each other, that this is a really beautiful world. Not a world of fear. It's a world of sovereignty and equality, compassion, of free will, of mutual respect, of accepting that we're dark and light and everything in between, all of us. And it gives me such hope for the future. And so with that, I will send you all my love from England, and I hope that you have a beautiful night or day wherever you are. Thank you for listening.